This is a comedy podcast. Nothing said on this podcast is real, nigga. It's all a joke. We are not telling any secrets or revealing shit about ourselves. It's all jokes. Yeah. Hey, welcome to the motherfucking PNC podcast, man. I'm the host, Music Mac, you know what I'm saying? With my man Louis Global, man, the one and only. And we're here speaking from a clear mindset. You know what I'm saying? Like, you should know what PNC means by now. It's post-nut clarity. That means, have you ever hit a bitch after, and then after you're done, you're like, oh no, I shouldn't be here. I shouldn't have done this. That's why you always try to think from that state of mind. You know what I'm saying? But welcome. Thank you for motherfucking tuning in. You know what I'm saying?
Welcome to my home.
I was talking to my man the other day, and basically he's asking me whether or not he should leave his bitch because he found out that his girl had him around a nigga that she had fucked before but never told him. He found out just asking out of the blue.
He asked
Her like, yeah, like.
Oh, he asked her.
He asked her like, yeah, have you ever fucked with this nigga? Like,
Because I can smell it.
He told me that because the nigga sell food, the nigga sell plates.
Who does?
The nigga who fucked this bitch sells plates. And he pulled all the way out from far as fuck to
and he
serve
sells
her
weed?
a plate. No. Her boyfriend sells weed.
Oh.
The nigga sell plates.
Got you.
So he pulled all the way out from far as fuck.
If you're selling weed and your girl's fucking with the guy who sells plates on the side,
That's crazy.
That hurts.
I mean, that hurts, but my question to you is like, one, have you ever brought a bitch around your bitch that you fucked before?
No.
That's too much.
Yeah.
That's disrespectful.
That's hot.
That's hot, right? How many? All right. So, what would your reaction be if you were in his?
If I was him,
Yeah.
I would be very pissed.
But it's not like he's fucking her currently. He just fucked her before.
Who knows? Why are you still in contact? Is his food that good? Is that what it is?
So your bitch can't talk to no nigga.
Here's the thing.
If
No. That's not realistic. But if you have had relations with somebody, you need to make that clear. Hey,
Yeah,
by
she
the
need to
way,
tell you. Okay.
me and this dude used to have a thing. Like, just want to let you know, like, it's not a thing anymore. It's the homie. Even so, you as a man can keep your eye out and be like, okay, and you give that trust to her. But if why not tell me that? What are
that's
you
top
trying
tier
to hide?
disrespect.
Why
The
are you
only
trying to
reason she's
hide?
not telling you because she's like, yeah, I might let this nigga bust again.
Because it's not even about that. Because now where my train of thought is going is, what else is she hide? What else is she not telling?
How many other niggas has she brought me
Or
around?
other
that fucked
weird
her?
scenarios that she's just not being truthful about.
Bitches lie, niggas lie. But I mean, I don't think I would. I mean, yeah, I would probably leave that bitch. But I'm petty. I'll leave a bitch for
Well, here's the thing. That's a tricky one when it comes to leaving her, because it's like
the mic, man. Put the mic.
How much do you already trust her, and like, what is y'all relationship? Because I don't know if that's grounds for leaving, but it's definitely like,
If we
don't have great trust at that point, it's gonna be hard for me to trust you.
If you have me around a nigga that you fucked before,
and we're dapping up and we're eating
and
his food,
I'm serving him gas. We're eating his food. That's disrespectful, man. I'm out of there.
you know, the worst kind of OnlyFans bitch is the bitch who be putting their prices at $777.
Oh my god.
They want to let you know that they're also woke.
They're woke, but they're selling pussy.
That's vegan pussy. We talk about vegan pussy. That is the definition.
Vegan, plant-based pussy.
Plant-based pussy.
Plant-based pussy. Which is a joke that I came up with.
No, all right. We're cutting this.
Have you ever had some plant-based pussy? You know what I'm saying? Plant-based. That's the woke bitches. Sage, incense,
777s,
triple numbers.
Hotep tattoos.
I need
the eye of any. Hold on. Any girl with the Eye of Horus tattoo.
Oh no! Is the pussy good?
She's a freak, but she also might not have a job.
Oh, she doesn't have a job.
Maybe not.
Right. I really believe this. All right. So we're talking about the olden times. So I in my head, a woman, and this has nothing to do with what we're just talking about. In my head, women's pussy didn't start smelling good until maybe the 1930s, right?
Oh, we actually talked about it, and I was telling you that I knew this theory, and I never responded to you when I told you. You were like, "What?" You were telling me women in the 1800s, how did men deal with the smell?
I don't think because
No, but I'm gonna tell you. Actually, I know the answer because I was
How?
watching Joe Rogan.
and Joe Rogan said
And,
what?
no, and he was having an interview with somebody, and they were talking about something similar. And what the lady was basically saying is, when people are around each other for a certain amount of time,
They can't smell it.
it's like their smell.
Oh,
Actually,
no.
I take that back. It wasn't Joe Rogan. It was actually somebody who was like Love Island.
Mm-hmm.
I think it was somebody from that show. They were talking about it. That you can't smell. She said, but what's funny was when somebody came from somewhere else,
They could smell it.
They could smell, and they'd be like, "Yo, y'all smell
Stink.
crazy," but they couldn't smell each other. You know, it's like when you walk in your house, you don't know your house's smell, but somebody else walks in your house and they're like, "Oh, it smells like."
Yeah, that's like you go to
but you don't know.
You go to your Indian friend's house and it smells crazy in there, but they think it smells cool.
Well, it just smells like curry.
Or yeah, or whatever the fuck they're chefing up in there.
Whoa.
But I mean, I really don't feel like. Okay, my theory is women's pussy didn't start smelling good until the 30s, maybe.
Well, what do you mean by smelling good?
Well,
Should pussy ever really smell good?
pussy should smell like
should
either
smell like
nothing.
neutral.
It
Yeah,
should smell
neutral,
like
not
nothing.
good.
But I mean, maybe that's just whatever she has on her body. Maybe
Natural,
lotion,
yeah, lotions,
whatever. But
butters, and
before the 30s, and I'm stretching with the 30s. It could have been the 70s. Before the 30s, pussy probably smelled crazy.
what do you mean by that though? If you have a good pH balance
I think it's deeper than that.
and you were with someone from your area,
Like
it's gonna smell. You know, you're gonna be used
in
to
the 1800s, you think bitches were getting their pussy ate, or bitches didn't start getting their pussy ate until
Women have been getting their
rights?
pussy. I think if the pussy was smell was a thing, there would be more a depiction in art.
You think there'd be hieroglyphics? Of
Yeah,
bitches'
there
pussy?
would be
There
some
might be.
signs of like stinky pussy, but I don't think it was like that. If anything, it might have been cleaner. I think nowadays there's so much shit that can fuck up a pH balance that they don't have all those things back then. The diets were simpler. You know, people couldn't drink sodas and cut water. Like the women were a little more. They were on that fruit and veggie vibe. I think vaginas might have been cleaner.
That is a crazy thought. So you're eating pussy in 1822?
I'm eating more pussy than now. Because who knows nowadays?
think-
You can get the diseases were even less.
I think that there was thousands of years where bitches were only sucking dick and getting fucked. They weren't getting their pussy ate because the pussy was too much bacteria down there.
They were freakier back then, bro.
I don't
Guys
know.
were more. They were freakier.
What do you
were
think the
still
price of
eating
pussy
ass.
was in 1822?
£2.
$2. Hey, that's insane. That's insane. The price of pussy is too high right now.
You know, it was on a bartering system back then. Things were different.
It was more like a bale of rice.
Yeah, a bale of rice.
A bale of rice for your wife
Yeah.
for a week.
You come over. You have my wife. We do a
Have
deal.
my wife.
They do that in some places.
Barter.
All right, let's be real.
All right.
If Russia wasn't gonna let Brittany Griner out, you might want to cut this off now. Would you fuck her to free her?
Would I fuck Britney? No, of course not. Number one, that ain't my can.
Wow.
And I don't even really like women's basketball enough.
That's
You know
crazy.
what I'm saying?
That's crazy.
Brittany
I would fuck Brittany Griner to free her. I would.
Brittany Griner is 6'9".
It's not about me being attracted. It's about
America?
it's a freedom. It's freedom.
You don't even... Number one, you probably didn't even know who Brittany Griner was before she got locked up.
I did, but that's about the extent of
You know
women's
Anthony Davis
basketball.
used to fuck Brittany
That's what I
Griner?
heard.
Anthony Davis...
I thought she
Used
was
to
gay
fuck-
though.
You thought Anthony Davis was gay?
No, I thought Brittany Griner was gay.
I think that was her last nigga.
Every gay girl got the one last.
Got the
guy.
one last nigga. What's up with these dykes getting pregnant? I've
You
been
can't say
seeing that.
you can't say dyke.
You can't say dykes?
You can't.
I thought dykes want to be called dykes.
No, that's bull dagger.
No. What's the term for dykes?
Lesbians. This has to be cut.
I just want to say Raven Loso is probably the baddest bitch I've ever seen in my life. You don't know. She's too low key. You don't know.
First of all, Raven Loso is the last thing from low key. She literally has like probably almost 1 million followers.
I think she has
And,
like 4 million
yeah,
followers.
she's
but
not
I
low
love
key.
that bitch.
Who I think is better than her. I like Bernice Burgos more, to be honest with you.
Bernice is a legend.
And she's somebody's.
You see her daughter?
Yeah, I love their whole family.
Her daughter is she's different. She's trying to rap now. I don't really like it, but
I like this new era of women rapping.
I don't respect.
Silence.
Yeah, I don't. No, I fuck with women rappers and shit.
No, you just don't respect women. I think that's really.
I respect women.
I think it's what it boils down to.
I respect women.
You
that
see
respect
them.
us.
You see women as an item.
Okay, now you're gassing. Let's talk about these bitches in the club that you see. What is the number one thing you see in the club? It's a red flag from me.
Let me tell you something.
Because this is a club photographer. He's in the club. He's in the functions. He's the one taking pictures, posting up on the IGs. Bitches looking bad. What's the biggest red flag you see from?
I wouldn't say red flag, but this is the scariest thing that I see all the time. I would say almost every night, and it's really scary. Because you get people dancing together, you got people smiling together, kissing on each other. You get all types of moments, in the club. And the amount of times that both men and women, I would say it's equal. It's equal. It's not one more than the other. That either a man or a woman will say, no, like you can't get this on camera. Like, and sometimes obviously there's different reasons, right? So maybe they work a government job. We're in DC, so like people can't be on camera.
You think they're cheating?
There are people that are literally the fear that they have in their eyes is only from someone who's doing something wrong. They come up to you.
You got to delete that.
My hand to God, I've had someone pay me $20
to delete a picture,
to physically watch me delete the photo.
Oh, they were cheating.
First of all, you don't have to pay me. Just tell me, yo. I'm professional. I deal with the shit all day long. If you tell me to delete, I'm gonna delete it. I don't care. I don't care. I have no desire in hemming you up, but you come to me and you hug me on the shoulder and you say,
please.
And you don't even, first of all, and I remember this situation specifically. Before he even said it, he just pulled the money and he put it in my hand. He's like, delete it. Please.
It was him with bitches.
It was with, no, it's not bitches. It was one girl specifically. He was there.
Yeah, it's over with, yeah.
And, yeah, the other night, I almost fucked up. I posted one of my mans
in
a story with another vibe.
Oh my God.
Luckily, I was active online, so like he hit, and his girl follows me, and I didn't even put two and two. Like I didn't even know she followed me. Just to be clear, I didn't know she followed me. He's like, "Yo, take this Joan down now."
Yeah.
So the scary part is that there's just so much that's the moral of it. So much unfaithful business going on in the clubs. But that's not where you find your wife, and that's what I've learned. Is that she's not there.
Hopefully you're not looking for your wife in the club.
But if you're in the club a lot, if you're somebody who's in the nightlife scene, you always think in the back of your head, well, maybe she's around. There's a bad bitch. She's different. She doesn't really.
Have I asked you, would you date a stripper?
I would date a stripper.
But love her.
Strippers are people too.
Bring her to your mother's house.
Yes, because I know strippers in real life, and not all of them are and I say this wholeheartedly with the truth. Some strippers have more head on their shoulders than regular girls. So, yeah, I would definitely date a stripper.
You want to know, and I said this before, this is the only reason why I wouldn't date a stripper. And I really mean this. And I think they're people too. I think they're great people, great citizens. Their pussies touch the ground. When you're in the strip club and you're throwing money on a bitch, I don't know what strip clubs y'all go to.
You're saying from a hygiene perspective?
I'm saying from a hygiene perspective. This is the ground. Their pussy.
I think anyone who's ever been to a strip club knows that a stripper pussy kind of smells good sometimes.
I'm not saying.
It smells like, that stripper pussy kind of smells like glitter. Like, it just has a vibe to it. Not all of it. Don't get me wrong.
Stripper pussy smells like dead hopes and
dreams. It smells like hard work.
It smells like hard work. It smells like hustle. Yeah.
But it also smells. There's a smell. There's a smell that you only know if you've been.
A smelly smell that smells smelly.
I
could not date a stripper, and I love stripper bitches.
And I would say the percentage of good strippers that do have good head and shoulders is definitely the small percentage. It's not the majority of strippers, but the type of stripper that I would date would have to be in that. A good head and shoulders.
I would financially support a stripper, but I wouldn't date her.
Well, that's kind of the cool part too. You actually don't need to financially support a stripper.
But I would do it anyway because
Because you love to spend money on women.
That's my vice. Allegedly, I like spending money on bitches. We're not gonna put that in there, but yeah, nah, I can't. Me personally, I've spent too much money in a strip club. Remember Fuegos? That was a legendary place.
Yeah.
Fuegos was a legendary.
Now, I would never date no, I would never date a girl from Fuegos. That's not my.
It's gotta be classier than that.
I don't know. It doesn't actually matter about the club. There are girls that just have it together. There's just girls who are smart everywhere you go.
Right. And those are the ones we want.
Fuegos was a nasty place, though.
They let you bring your own lick in there. Terrible. Let's see.
This episode is sponsored by Welch's Originals. Caramel candies.
If you're under 30 years old, if you're under 50 years old and you have candy, you're a nasty man.
No, these caramel candies, though, this just takes me back to childhood. I don't know. These joints hit.
What old lady was trying to bait you in with a fucking caramel candy?
I was molested by...
that is hilarious.
By a nanny, an older 50-year-old woman.
Right.
A black woman.
Right. I don't
I think that's where I get a lot of my soul from.
No. You get, motherfuckers that got molested do have a lot of soul.
Yeah. She touched me. I'll never forget her. Mammy.
Let's talk about morals and your morals.
Mm-hmm.
A married woman. Would you fuck a married
Yes.
woman? Does that make you morally wrong?
No.
Why not?
There's nothing to do with me. If I know him, if I'm having sex with a woman that is married to somebody that I know and I'm friends
wrong.
with,
Right.
it's wrong on a couple of different levels. But a random married woman has nothing to do with me. I wish I could think of a really good analogy right now because there's probably a lot. Like, it's really nothing. Oh, you're breaking up a home. That woman has made a decision to break her home up, regardless what you do. So I'll take parts.
I feel like there's a lot of niggas who know their bitch is cheating on them but stay anyway, and that's nasty.
Well, yeah, some people.
But could you see yourself in that?
Absolutely not.
What if you
I will
really
leave for a lot
love her?
less. I'll leave for less. I'll leave too soon.
One
That's my
drunk
problem.
night, she sucks a dick. You're leaving?
Are you crazy?
What? Just one drunk night, she sucks a dick.
Absolutely not.
But
Absolutely not. I will leave for less.
okay. All right. One drunk night, a nigga sucks her titty. That's not leavable. You're leaving her for that?
If she texts a guy in a sexual manner.
Right.
In a sexual manner.
What if you got one of them bitches that are like, hey, boo, and bae to everybody? You know those bitches.
Okay, and you know what? If that's how you really always talk, okay, but what is the is it nighttime? Is it too? Why are you texting somebody?
So after what hour can your woman not text another
9.
nigga? 9 o'clock?
Unless it's actually business related. Like if she's like does something maybe and not if she works a 9 to 5, definitely
5 o'clock.
definitely not 7 o'clock for a 9 to 5
7
girl.
o'clock.
But if she's like an entrepreneur type,
But what if she's always had a lot of male friends?
that's a red flag.
So a girl having male friends is a red
Not
flag?
having
a lot of them.
Not having male. Everybody has different friends from the opposite sex. But if she's surrounded by dudes, what does that usually mean?
She's getting fucked?
No,
She's a nigga?
she's a hoe. And it doesn't mean that she's...
Is that true?
No, and I'm going to tell you why. It doesn't mean that she's fucking those guys.
But she's fucking somebody.
Hoes naturally are just friends with guys more often. It doesn't even... If her inner circle is guys, it doesn't even mean she's fucking those guys. It just means that...
She likes to be around masculine
She
energy.
likes masculine energy. And she definitely smokes cigarettes.
And she smokes Black & Milds plastic tips.
We might need to cut that part out.
Would you grade a bitch son math homework for some pussy?
Yeah. And for me, he's getting all wrong answers. Yeah, that's it. It's a good job.
What if the judge is right?
And she's like, he's so interactive. I'm like, good, yo, this kid is smart.
You're gonna gas the son up for the pussy.
I'm gonna gas the son
Gas
up.
the son up like, yo,
This
this
kid's
nigga
athletic.
right
Is he in
here,
sports?
He's a savant.
Genius.
Like how? This one is gonna have to be cleaned up a lot.
It's definitely a lot of cleaning up.
Jeez.
But it's good though. I feel like what we do have, even if it's 10 minutes,
Even if it's 10 minutes,
it's
gonna
like
be
it's a
some
nice
funny shit.
preview to what's to come for the
What's
next
to
year.
come, yeah.